Welcome to the Sleep-Bound Library, your serene escape into a world of soothing sleep stories. Nestled within the gentle glow of imagination, we invite you to unwind with tales crafted to lull you into peaceful rest. My name is Elias, your guide and narrator here in the Sleep-Bound Library. Tonight, allow me to gently lead you through a serene journey into the past, into a tranquil Japanese village nestled deep among the misty mountains, sometime in the peaceful 1800s. This story is not one of conflict or urgency, but of stillness, reflection, and sleep. As a weary traveler, you've come upon this place just as the day sighs into twilight, and every part of it welcomes you into rest. In this village, time slows, bamboo sways with ancient rhythm, the stream murmurs with lulling grace, and the warm light of paper lanterns gently smooths away the day's edges. Here, you will walk through quiet gardens, soak in soothing hot springs, share a simple meal, and listen as the sounds of night gently carry you toward dreams. Subscribe now, hit the bell, and let's drift into tonight's adventure together. You arrive just as the last of the day's light folds behind the distant mountains, those quiet, time-worn peaks cradling a village that slumbers in peace as it has for generations. Your journey has been long, but tonight the road leads to rest. The path curves gently as it descends into the misted valley. Soft moss pads your steps, and above you, bamboo sways like old friends whispering secrets to the wind. The lanterns along the village trail flicker with a golden hush, lighting your way without hurry, without sound. You pass a wooden bridge that arches over a velvet dark stream. Beneath it, koi stir slowly in their gentle pool, their movements drowsy, untroubled. Cherry petals drift like little boats upon the water's mirrored surface. The scent of rain-kissed earth and distant plum blossoms hangs in the air. You pause here for a while, resting your hands gently on the worn wooden railing. The bridge is smooth and warm from the sun's memory, and the stream below gurgles in a whispering rhythm that eases your breath. A dragonfly hovers near the water, its wings glinting softly in the fading light. The koi circle in slow, fluid motions, like paintbrushes across a canvas of stillness. The reflection of trees in the stream is blurred slightly by ripples, giving everything a dreamlike quality. You take a deep breath and close your eyes briefly, listening to the gentle sound of water, the soft rustle of leaves, and the distant call of a night bird. The moment holds you, calm, unrushed, suspended in peace. Just beyond the bridge stands the ryokan, an old wooden inn nestled among stone lanterns and wind-brushed pine. Its wooden beams are warm and welcoming, steeped in centuries of memory. The paper lanterns at its entrance bathe the doorway in soft light. The gentle clatter of Geta sandals fades inside. Peace waits within. A kind innkeeper greets you with a bow and quiet smile. Their robes rustle like silk. You remove your shoes and step on a cool, polished wood. The air inside smells faintly of cedar, tea, and thyme. The tatami mats give beneath your feet with a muted sing, as if they, too, are relieved that you've arrived. The inn is hushed, yet full of gentle life. You hear the distant murmur of conversation behind shoji screens, the sound of water trickling into a bamboo basin. Somewhere, a koto strums a single, restful note. You are led to a small room with sliding doors, paper screens painted with mountains and cranes whisper of faraway dreams. A futon awaits, layered with crisp linen, and a silk quilt dyed the color of moonlight. A single lamp glows low, casting sleepy amber halos across the walls. You breathe deeply. The air is still. The room holds you like a lullaby. Here, in the quiet embrace of the mountains, beneath a sky blooming with stars, you will rest. But before settling completely, you feel a gentle pull to take in just a little more of this peaceful world. The quiet hum of life beyond the shoji calls you, not urgently, but like a breeze that brushes softly against a paper screen, curious and kind. You rise not from restlessness, but from a wish to absorb a final taste of tranquility. The air beyond the room promises deeper stillness, a closing lullaby offered by the night. You rise slowly and slide open the shoji door, stepping once more into the velvety hush of the hallway. The wooden planks beneath your feet are warm from the day's sun, now softened by the cool breath of evening. Paper lanterns suspended at regular intervals along the corridor cast soft pools of golden light, their glow brushing against the floor like threads of silk. You walk slowly, without urgency. Every breath is deeper than the last, drawn in from air that carries the faintest trace of sandalwood smoke and river mist. The walls are lined with scrolls that show brush-painted calligraphy and delicate ink sketches of plum blossoms, mountains, and cranes. Their lines are quiet and fluid, inviting stillness with every gaze. Outside, the garden welcomes you like an old friend. You step through a wooden door and onto the veranda. The breeze greets you, cool and smooth, carrying the sound of rustling bamboo and the distant murmur of water winding over stone. Stone lanterns speckle the garden like sleepy sentinels. Their insides glow faintly, breathing light against the moss-covered ground. Each one stands at quiet attention, their worn stone surfaces etched by time and softened by lichen and gentle rains. You pause here, just beyond the veranda, letting your eyes drift over the scene. The garden is a tapestry of velvety shadows and quiet light. The path ahead, composed of smooth river stones set in thoughtful rhythm, winds patiently beneath the boughs of a crooked plum tree whose blossoms still cling in small, fragrant bursts. You notice the way moonlight glimmers on the leaves, creating shifting patterns on the moss below. Crickets sing from hidden corners, their lullaby a seamless part of the night. From somewhere deeper in the woods comes the soft hoot of an owl, measured and ancient, as if reminding the world to rest. The air is cool and carries the faint aroma of rain-drenched soil, mingled with the delicate sweetness of gardenias in bloom. A pair of frogs croak lazily near a small rock basin, its water catching moonlight like a bowl of silver silk. You crouch for a moment, brushing your fingers along a patch of moss. It feels cool and springy, like the earth is exhaling beneath your touch. Fireflies begin to emerge, blinking slowly among the reeds, drifting aimlessly like sparks of thought not yet formed. You remain here in stillness, watching the garden breathe. Each detail, every leaf, every stone, every flickering light grounds you more deeply in the present, gently coaxing your spirit into ease. A narrow path winds through the garden. It's made of carefully laid stones, softened by years of passing feet and falling rain. It leads onward with a tender curve, inviting you further into rest and into quiet. You follow this path, and soon the gentle steam of the onsen greets you. Nestled between rocks and shaded by pine, the hot spring waits beneath the sky. You disrobe slowly, folding each piece of cloth and setting it aside with care. The water glows faintly from within, a mirror of the stars now peeking between drifting clouds. You step in. The warmth cradles every part of you. It is not merely heat, but a plush, liquid embrace. Your muscles release, your breath softens. You let your limbs float, supported entirely by the still, mineral-rich waters. A low mist rises, curling like pale silk over the surface. Pines rustle gently above, and from somewhere up the hill, the call of a night bird echoes once, then fades. You rest there for a long while. There is no rush, no schedule, only the rhythm of the water, the breath of the trees, the heartbeat of the mountain beneath you. When you return to the inn, your body feels lighter, your mind drowsier. You change into a soft cotton yukata, the fabric light and loose. You move now to the dining room, where a low table awaits beside an open window. The shoji panels have been drawn back, revealing the night garden bathed in moonlight. Laid before you is a simple meal: warm miso soup, steamed rice, pickled plums, and lightly grilled fish resting beside fresh daikon. The scent is subtle and savory, mingling with the faint aroma of tea leaves steeping in a clay pot nearby. You eat slowly, without words. Each bite is soft and tender, warm and grounding. Outside, crickets sing their sleepy lullaby, weaving a fabric of sound that cushions the silence between sips and mouthfuls. When the meal is finished, you sip your tea, earthy and quiet. The cup warms your hands, your chest, your breath. You look out over the veranda and into the garden once more. A solitary lantern flickers near the koi pond. The fish barely stir now. The water holds their reflections like dreams. Above, the moon floats low, casting silver threads across the roof tiles and wet stones. You remain seated for a time, warmed from within by your meal, feeling the calming fullness settle like a stone in a still pool. But the night, so soft and inviting, calls to you one final time. The village seems to hum with a lullaby older than memory. You rise gently, wrapping your robe around your shoulders, drawn not by duty, but by the allure of a last gentle walk beneath the stars. The night air greets you like an old friend, cool and fragrant, tinged with cedar and fading steam. The wooden planks of the inn's walkway creak softly beneath your steps, familiar now, like the rhythm of your own breath. With every step, a part of your spirit seems to loosen further, released into the velvety calm that settles over the village. You take a final stroll through the village, wrapped in your robe. The path is familiar now, each stone a welcome step beneath your feet. You pass shuttered homes with gently glowing windows. You hear the soft creak of wood as someone slides shut a panel. A child's laugh, far off, then quiet again. You walk by the temple at the edge of the village. A single bell chimes, a low, velvety tone that echoes over the hills like a whispered blessing. The priest's sandals shuffle inside, and then silence returns, save for the gentle breath of the wind and the sigh of the bamboo. Returning to the inn, you pass by a tiny shrine near the entryway. Candles flicker there, their light dancing against offerings of rice, sake, and plum blossoms. You bow slightly, your gesture met by stillness, as though the air itself acknowledges your presence. Back in your room, the futon is ready. The lamp glows lower now, casting long shadows like dream fragments across the walls. You sit upon the bedding, the silk quilt inviting your body to sink into its softness. You draw the quilt over you. It is light, yet warm, like the embrace of a familiar spirit. The pillow is cool at first, then warmer with every moment. Your eyes close. The village breathes quietly. The mountains hold you. The wind wraps around your dreams like a gentle tide. You are safe here, at peace, and deeply, deeply at rest. Let the serenity cradle you. Feel the drowsiness settle like a gentle tide. The night is still. The village sleeps. The old wooden beams creak gently above, shifting in the coolness of the mountain air. You can hear the faint trickle of water from the garden. Every sound is hushed, every scent soft and grounding. The stars above move slowly. Even the moon, now low on the horizon, seems to drift in a sleepy arc. Your breath is slower now, your body heavy with comfort. There is no more to do, no more to say. Allow the peace to weave through your dreams. Let the soft rustle of trees, the hum of crickets, the warmth of your quilt carry you deeper, deeper, deeper still into rest. The sky above this cozy village fades into memory, and you, dear traveler, drift off to peaceful, blissful sleep.